Hey guys, it's Brandon, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my Pectus Excavatum and the surgery I had to resolve it. So for those that don't know, Pectus Excavatum is a condition with the chest where the chest is sunken in and it just creates a big hole or cavity in the chest and it's really unpleasant. I found out I had it when I was 11, but before that I always thought my chest was a bit weird and a bit wrong, but it wasn't really visible from when I was growing up. It only really became visible when I was 11, and it just got worse in my teen years when I was 12, 13, now 14, and now it's resolved. So I'm going to put pictures on the screen now of what my chest used to look like. So I had a long 3 years of hoping that I'd get my chest fixed, and it wasn't until last year when we went to go see a surgeon and he said that he would fix my chest. And he gave us two options. One was to break the bones in the middle of my chest and then rearrange it. I don't really know, I didn't read about it, but the option that I went with was they put a bar in from this side through to this side and then they flip it and it pushes out my chest, and that's what I went with. And I had that done on April 12th. We had to drive over an hour to the hospital, and when we got there it only really took an hour before I went into surgery. I was given a book to look through and read while I was basically being put under the anesthetic, and when I woke up it was really weird. I wasn't sure what had just happened. It almost happened instantly. It just it didn't really feel like anything happened. Maybe like I'd passed out. I've passed out before and it pretty much just felt the exact same. I opened my eyes and my mum and my dad were at the side of the bed in the recovery room. I knew that I had the operation because my chest was really stiff and sore. And then after a while I was taken into a high dependency unit ward. There I spent like 3 days. I had physio, people came in and taught me how to sit up and how to get out of bed, but I really wasn't able to do it for the first 3 days or so. And I could only sit up at the end of my bed and it felt really sore and tight and stiff. But for the pain wise, laying down, not moving, it was really bearable, really manageable, and I couldn't be more grateful for how much I didn't suffer. So after 3 or 4 days I was put into an actual ward in a room by myself, and physio people still came and helped me, and it was around the 5th day mark where I could really stand up and walk about. So come the 6th day they said they could release me, and I was just so happy to get home, even though the car ride did really hurt because it was very bumpy and it did take over an hour to get home. So for the first week I pretty much didn't move. I walked around for maybe 5 minutes a day, 5 to 10 minutes, because I was instructed to move at least quite a bit. Just after 2 weeks of being home I was able to walk around normally. I didn't have to lean forward or put my hands on my hips or anything, because that's how I was walking the first week or so, and I could walk around comfortably. And now I'm on my 4th week home and I can walk around for around half an hour before I get really strained or tired. And I'm going to show what my chest looks like now, and I'm just going to talk about it. So this is my chest now. As you can see, there's no longer a hole there. There's quite a dip, but it's more of a natural dip now instead of a great cavity. These are the wounds. There are 2 on this side. This is where the bar was put in, and this was where the camera was put in, so they could see inside so they didn't damage anything. And from the side, I do look like I have moves, but there is swelling still, and that won't pass for around 2 months or so. And that is also because the bar is here, and that is pushing this part out. But what I noticed is that it still dips in here, and then my ribs are flared here. And if I breathe in, you can really see that my ribs are flared and they still stick out a bit. But overall I'm really happy with it. It's a great improvement and it's just so much better to what it used to look like. So after 3 months I should be completely able to do everything. For now I'm not allowed to lift heavy stuff, go on roller coasters, go bike cycling, or anything that will strain me like that. So I'm really excited for when I can actually go out again and do stuff, and I just feel like this is just going to make my life so much better, because now I can be confident. And I know I'm going to say this and it's going to probably make you all laugh because it's probably not going to happen, but I kind of want to get toned up. I shouldn't leave that in because that's just embarrassing to say, but it might cover some of the like fluoration on the ribs if I try and tone up, but knowing me, that is highly unlikely because I'm really lazy and I never work out, but only time can tell. So I'll probably make an update video or update you in one of my future videos. Please don't leave any hate comments, this has really been a struggle for me, and I'm just so glad that it's now resolved and I'll be able to take my shirt off when I go swimming and stuff now, which I couldn't do before. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in a later video. Goodbye.